Welcome to the weekly live show. Today, I want to talk about something that's a little different than what I typically talk about. Normally, I'm talking about power skills and that sort of thing. And today, I want to talk about leadership from a different perspective. I want to talk about leaderboards and what their impact might be in your organization or maybe even for yourself. If you've ever been on a leaderboard or you've ever strived to be on a leaderboard, or maybe you set up leaderboards for your teams, maybe it's been during sports that you've been around a leaderboard. But I want to talk about some of the pros and cons of leaderboards and what those look like and why you want to be part of a leaderboard. Okay. I am Angela W. Stillwell. I am the CEO and founder of Untapped Strengths, and I work with individuals to transform them into top 1% leaders and teams into powerhouses. And as we dive into this leaderboard thing today, I want to read a few quotes from you on some research around, there's been a lot of talk about gamifying education, gamifying courses, online courses, college courses, all sorts of things, right? So the gamification of life is huge right now. You see it in reality TV. You see it in the video games that people play. You see it in all sorts of things. So I want to share some of these quotes with you. All right. So this first one, in this particular article, they were tracking what was happening with a sales call team. And it says, we kept track of every rep's rank on the leaderboard during the analysis anonymously. We looked at who was in first place, second place, and so on. And we kept track of leaderboard movement, who was moving up the leaderboard and what were their commonalities. Lo and behold, we found a correlation. Reps that moved up the board, up the rungs, almost all followed one pattern. And that pattern was they reduced the amount of time they spent discussing technical and feature related topics and increased the amount of time they spent discussing business and value related topics with the potential client. Okay, so in this particular study in a call center, they noticed that the people who moved up the ranks in the leaderboard were really talking about value added for the customer. Okay. All right. So this next quote, this is from 2014, 2017. Similar to badges, leaderboards may encourage, this is in a student environment, a college environment. Similar to badges, leaderboards may encourage students to set goals for themselves and increase their performance. For example, Landers and Landers found that the addition of leaderboards into course design significantly increased the interaction between students and their projects compared to students that did not see leaderboards. Now, there was some criticizing of leaderboards, saying that there's possible adverse effects of leader-prompted social comparison on student behavior and motivation. And I think we see a lot of that today in the everybody gets a trophy, right? Everybody gets a trophy. So reality is not everybody gets a trophy in life. That just isn't the way that it works. So think back to that first part, that they found that the addition of leaderboards into course design significantly increased the interaction between students and their projects compared to the students that did not see the leaderboards. Okay. And then lastly, the social comparison caused by leaderboards could be understood through the social comparison theory of Fetzinger. I hope I'm saying that right, in 1954. This theory states that people continually compare themselves with others, as this is a fundamental psychological mechanism that affects people's judgments, experiences, and behavior. People engage in social comparisons, especially in times of uncertainty and novelty, because they need to maintain a stable and accurate self-view from informative feedback they receive about their characteristics and abilities through comparisons. People benefit from objective standards or choose other people similar to them as comparison standards to gain an accurate self-evaluation. Now, there is a couple of things that can go wrong with leaderboards. Tracking the wrong metrics. Like if you're not tracking the right metrics, what difference does it make? Everybody knows that with some leaderboards and sales systems, people can game the system. They can, make sales hit at a different time than what they were going to hit, or they downplay their forecast so that they exceed, right? So, I mean, yes, there is some gaming. It's just a matter of making sure that that you're tracking the right ideals. Because the bottom line is that people are going to compare themselves to others. They just are. That's reality. So what if you had the ability to create or become a part of a community that was of like-minded people? What if you could become a part of a community where ongoing up-leveling and education and increasing your leadership capabilities as a whole was part of that community? What if the KPIs, the key performance indicators that were tracked, were the ones that you chose for yourself, not somebody else by any other measure, and you were able to get feedback on what those key performance indicators might be? What if you could be a part of a community like that? How fantastic might that be? And that's why I'm bringing this up. I'm rolling out an organization, a community, a program, a membership that is specifically for enhancing your leadership. Remember at the beginning, I talked about that I work with individuals to transform them into the top 1% leaders. Well, I recognize that right now in the marketplace, there are so many people who are either being laid off, or they're being held back, or they're in roles where they are not fulfilled. Or maybe they're in a role that is challenging them in good ways, and they know that there is more for them to do. Maybe you are one of those people. Maybe you're one of those people. And if you are, I would love for you to become part of this community. Between now and the end of the year, I'm going to be doing a founder's rate, and it's a crazy, ridiculous rate. And if you sign up for the year, you get an even better rate, which is even crazier. But between now and the end of the year, I'm going to be doing this. And so if this is something that you would be interested in, I would love to have you as a part of this. And here's all you have to do right now. All you have to do right now is put in the comments or send me a DM that you want more info. You can say I'm in, or I'm interested, or that's me, or just a little hand raise, whatever that might look like, right? You can send me a DM. This is being broadcast on LinkedIn and on YouTube and on Facebook. So any of those, or if Instagram is your place that you want to DM, you can certainly do it there too. So I will be looking for your messages, and I can't wait to really roll this out. I'm in the background getting some of the pieces done for you. It's going to be simple. It's not going to be something that's going to take up a whole lot of your time every month. Literally, there's going to be 2 calls each month, and there's going to be a video released. That's it. And the 2 calls are going to be based on your Q&As and coaching around your questions. Okay? That's it. And you're going to be surrounded by other people who have those same kinds of goals. Okay? I'm super excited about this. I have been talking about doing this, for a few years now. And I've had conversations over the years with Stu McLaren and Tim Adams and some other people about doing this. And most recently was talking to Susie Moore and Heath Moore about it. And it's something that I'm really feeling the pull to go ahead and get this done. To work with me, it's either in one-on-one coaching or group coaching or VIP days, or to be in a corporation that's hired me to come in and do training. And oftentimes those are really high ticket offers. And so not everybody can fit into those programs. Everybody can fit into this one, though. Promise you. So I can't wait to see who says yes to this, who says that they want more info. That's all it is at this point, that you're wanting more info. So just put your name, or put that you're I'm interested, want more info, whatever, like I said, in the comments on whichever platform you're watching this, or send me a DM on whichever platform you're watching this. And I will see you inside the community, and I will see you again next Wednesday for the next weekly live show. And think about this whole gamification thing. How can you use it? How can you use it to your favor? Because the world is being gamified on all sorts of levels. Think about it. Like I said, reality TV, the news is gamifying. I promise you. They're following key performance indicators. They're following who's responding to what. And you are the one being measured. How about it's time for you to put your own measurement in place so that you can put the goals together, the plans together, and measure where you are in the various aspects of your life, financially, professionally, relationally, spiritually, emotionally, physically, etc. Isn't it time that you took ownership and you started gamifying it for yourself so that you could create this community that would most benefit you? I look for you. I'm looking forward to having you as part of the community and being part of this journey. All right, that's it for today. Again, just put it in the comments. I'm interested, want more info, whatever you want that to look like, a hand raise, an emoji, whatever, right? And I will see you soon. Have a great day. See you.